is Eva and welcome back to my channel. Today we are having homemade nachos. We have Crazy Sabrina
in the house.
Yeah, so we're trying to have family dinner together. Yes, we're having this as dinner. I made this from I cooked this is ground turkey with some red peppers, green peppers, and yellow peppers with diced red onions and the taco seasoning. This is Velveeta cheese, but it's y'all know how mukbangs are. It's solidifying, so we gotta eat it. It's guacamole, and we have two kinds of chips. We have the Tostitos, lightly salted, and then we have the Doritos, flaming hot. And Sabrina's just gonna be rubbing and chilling with us. Careful, it's hot, okay? We haven't done a mukbang in a while, and I actually want to do a seafood boil, but it's really hard to find snow crabs at the grocery store and king crab, anything. The most I can get is scallops and shrimp. I mean, I can do one with that, but it's not as yummy and not as fun. So let's get it prepped. Let's talk about the hurricane today. You guys, if you guys follow my Snapchat, you would have seen some footage. On my route today, I had to deal with power lines. Well, I didn't really have to deal with them. The people, unfortunately, had to deal with them. Y'all live in those neighborhoods. But it's solidified bad.
Yo, that's quick.
Oh, it's hard to keep certain things hot. Yeah, I actually had time on another route. And you guys know I don't really do overtime unless it's on my own route. But they were down so many routes today, people called out. I did it. And then I took a little quick lunch break, unfortunately, at McDonald's. I got me a little 6-piece nugget. And when I went in the McDonald's, it was like misty outside. It wasn't bad. When I got my food to come out, it was like somebody took a big bucket and like from me, the entrance of the McDonald's to where I was parked was so close. Like, all I did was come out and take like 4 steps to the truck, and it's like somebody took a bucket and said, and threw all the water on me, and all on this side. I was just like, oh! It was pouring down so bad. And I sat there and waited because it was so windy. And me driving that truck, it literally sounded like it was gonna rip apart. Like, the truck really sounded like it was made from like a tin can.
Oh, it was rattling your truck like
yeah,
that?
It was moving. The truck was moving. And mind you, I'm sitting there parked. So, and then even though the wipers worked, the heat worked, the AC worked, the defogger wasn't working. It was so foggy in there. And I just was like, I don't know what to do because I really can't take a chance and drive now. And I was like, it looks like, you ever see that scene in I Am Legend? How it looks like almost end of the world. How you see trees all down and stuff like that. Like, spooky. I'm like, what is going on? And then it's like all the power lines. I'm sitting there in the car and I'm like, oh Lord, please watch over me and everybody around here. This is very dangerous. You know, times we're going through. And the power cord is going zzz, 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 and I'm like, oh, what is going on? Like, why is this happening? And then when I get to my area, it's a lot of power lines, and they're just zzz, 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 like zapping, and I'm like, oh my gosh, people are about to be out of power. It's about to be really bad. I went to go circle around. Well, I did the mail and then I couldn't go down the rest of the block because a tree was down. And a tree was down on somebody's car. And I heard that that person just got that car 2 days ago.
How cliche. That's like one of those situations you always worry about or you hear about, like that person pull up like, I just got this car. Dooka dooka. That gotta suck. That really does.
It wasn't even a thin tree. It's like a thick tree. Sidewalk came up.
Right, I seen that on your Snapchat. No, it looked crazy.
For those who don't follow me, make sure you follow me on Snapchat. My name is Rashay174. You're gonna notice me lose a whole bunch of cat faces with heart eyes. You see that? Look at that. That's insane. Look at that person's car. And that's my truck. I can't even come down the block. Look at that. That's the other side of it. This is a totally different block. It's another block on my route where the same thing happened, but it happened in two places. It's two different trees that fell. Is leaving. The sun is coming out like nothing happened. Oh yeah, another tree fell. Another tree fell. Try to fit through because and I already. Another tree. It's crazy over here. Like the whole area was so bad. Like another area that I already did on my route, I didn't get to show. It landed on a person's house. I didn't see it go through it, but I seen it in there. But it's funny because they always say that they always naming these hurricanes after women.
I can't pronounce it. Can you?
Hurricane Isaias.
Isaias.
Hurricane Isaias.
Isaias. That's nice.
First of all, how is it being back to work? They haven't heard from you since you've been back to work.
Right, I've been working non-stop. So it's been good. It's been all right. You know, it feels good to be back to work doing something with your hands. You know, doing things and stuff. So, it's like we never left. You know, we picked up where we left off, and like it's season time. We were all waiting for it, and you know, we got things done as quick as possibly we can. You know, now it's just more like, can we keep it going? Can the season keep going?
Well, explain to them, how is it working during say the name during Bud Light season.
Bud Light season. It's very, very different. They basically make sure that we're very separated from the players and just staff, period. Like everyone who you would see on the field, towards the field, they're no longer in that area. Either they're told never to go there, or they're up in the seats somewhere or whatever, and it's a very different feeling, and it's very empty in there. It's very empty. I believe we're the only, us and a few executive staffs are just the only people in the building. And there's so many things that you can't do. It's basically once players are in the building, you cannot leave the building. So basically,
You're in prison.
They basically, once you're in. So you gotta be able to bring your own breakfast, lunch, and dinner,
And snack.
and anything in between. You know, your breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
In the beginning, you had to bring beverages too.
Mhm.
There's no how do you say, food court. There's no food court there. There's no workers for
Right.
food court. There's nobody cooking anything. I'm pretty sure you guys seen like the basketball players, like they was like making fun. Somebody put like jail food because they're not getting that 5-star people come and cook for them anymore.
I believe the baseball, they still have their cooks, but their cooks are basically quarantined themselves, or you know, they make sure that certain things are like they're like to the T clean. You know, and they make sure that the cooks aren't out there doing things or whatever it is, you know. So they get their own food or whatever, and
Wow, you guys
it's just really very, very, very different. Like,
wow, you big girl.
yeah, she went and grabbed her own chair and she set it up, the little fold-up chairs or whatever it is. Not for a child, for a grown-up, the grown-up fold-out chairs. And she set it up herself, pulled it out and set it up herself and sitting in it. Proudly.
Sabrina's getting so big. She's talking so much.
Keep trying to get like the perfect scoop. Like trying to get everything on there together.
I'm using my
And
scoop.
keep breathing. These aren't scoops, but
That was good.
that was.
Why you gotta compare? This is mine. This is Sabrina's. Show yours. I'm about to lick it clean. You know,
I still ain't get.
you see a spider? Where you see a spider?
When you see a spider, girl, don't make me burn this house down.
First of all, yesterday I seen the spider on the ceiling right when you come in the house.
Really?
Mm.
Yo, no, why you over here? First you tell me about some spider that literally was like hanging, dangling right in front of you when you went in the bathroom. You know I went in the bathroom sitting there looking for it.
Nah, that was mad funny. Let me tell you.
Nah. That joint scared. Alright, listen. And make sure you actually visualize this scary situation here.
It's based off of perception. What you consider scary and what I consider scary. I don't like centipedes. I think they're disgusting. And when I was younger, I think maybe I was like 7 or 8 years old. I was laid across my couch. I was reading one of my little books. And you know how apartments, they have like that like decoration like on the edge of the wall? Well, one of them fell from off of that onto me. And I freaked the hell out. All the legs, bleh. I don't like it. I'm not scared of bugs, but when I see those, I kill them. Sorry. I'm doing my hair, getting ready to go somewhere, and I see something like right here out the corner of my. Matter of fact, I dropped something on the floor. I picked it up. And when I picked up, I seen something come down like this, and I was like, oh. And I seen the spider. I was like, oh. And I just backed up, and I continued to do my hair. It did not bother me. I'm like, oh, it's a spider. And then it went down, and it did its thing and hid or whatever it did. The spider rules the house because spiders get rid of unwanted other pests, so it can stay. So unlike him, he's scared of it. And it was mad funny one time we both was off and it was like crawling around the bedroom and over our heads and over by the windowsill. You know, that's Charlotte's brother Charles.
Now, did y'all visualize that? She says she dropped something. She's in the bathroom doing the hair. Dropped something, picked it up, and this spider has gone from the ceiling to the side of her face, only to go, oh, it's just a spider. Please.
It's only 8 legs.
One too many.
And it's a daddy long leg. They're cute.
Daddy long legs. No.
That one is cute.
Them thing
They
cute.
walk like this.
Have y'all ever seen one like their little body be like this, and then the legs
now
be
you're
like
lying.
now
you're
be
lying.
like 10 feet long.
Now you're lying. The body is like a small pea. Cause I want to say a blueberry.
Right, that's what I said. I said
No.
the body be like this.
No, you didn't. It's like this small. It's not little. And then the legs are long. Alright guys, so thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.